I have a dandy that I am extracting right now. You remember that plate? That's right there. Okay. You got to clean up, but look how shallow it is. I'm almost at the surface. And that's how I found the original one. So possibly going up above me here is what I need to do. But look at that big. She ain't ready to come out yet. You can see the agate sitting right in it, right there. Wow. Vincent van Gogh. It's going to be a pretty nice video, I do believe. Keep tuned. I'm not going to have time to give you a nice reveal, but that is the biggest nodule, some material where I've been sitting my butt. But I need to go back and look at some of the footage. Now here's what I've nicknamed the Beast. And if you can see, this is after the soil has pretty much been removed. So what we're going to do with the Beast is we are actually going to put some muriatic acid and show a discovery, a pre-muriatic, and a post-waiting to be cleaned up. All right, here is what we call the Beast. And the Beast here basically is in the intermediate. So we have soaked it, got most of the soil. Couldn't tell that by looking at it when it was all covered up with soil, but that I could see bits and pieces of it. Hard to show on the camera. But what we're going to do is this is the intermediate. Remember, we're predicting that this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful display. And there's nothing to really be shown on the back. It's just a flat chunk of matrix. So anyway, we will see just how the Beast turns out with the muriatic acid. The Beast. Now, what we've done is we've just got some muriatic acid. I've kept it full concentrated. You can buy that at any store. And you can see, but it's like you need multiple containers of multiple sizes. I'm going to recycle this muriatic acid. I'm going to have virgin muriatic acid around, and I'm also going to have a container that actually has some material that has basically been used. It's approximately been in there for about, I would say, a minute. And you can see that thing. I don't want to drop that dang phone in there. But she does the work in that, and she's been in there for approximately a couple minutes. I'm going to give it about 10 minutes, and then I'll turn it around. I'm wearing gloves, and I'm outside, and like I said, I don't want to get it on the backhand side. I just want to hit that face. I've tried the textile guns and things. I prefer high pressure air and a little pick and stuff like that to clean off the unwanted materials, and then let the acids do the work. Now, as you can see, the Beast, in the course of 5 minutes, the calcite is really cleaning up, but it's working it quicker than the material that's on the botryoidals. But you can see more of that blue coming out of those botryoidals. So before I neutralize this, I'm going to give this another 5 minutes, but I don't want to lose that plate. That's a lot of character right there. I don't want it just to be all botryoidals. So let's see what we come up with. We went ahead and put in a few of the nodules that we'd cut that were contaminated with calcite. They'll be a prettier nodule once that calcite's removed out of there. We can always use oxalic acid after a while. It likes to turn everything white. The muriatic acid seems to spare most of the coloration of the rind. And like I said, we'll leave that in there and make those little nodules a lot prettier than they once were. But like I said, I'm clean out in the open environment. Now, after going through the steps, you can see that the blues have come out tremendously on that. The calcite is nice and shiny, still there, didn't want to remove it. There's some slight discoloration and some of those spots on that side over there, but does it really take away? Because we do see how blue that jersey is. So anyway, that is the beast. It is fully neutralized. It was bathed in baking soda and water. It's in a bucket that's got some other little nodules that needed a little attention still sitting in there. But you can see how I wanted to preserve that plate of calcite, because give it calcite, they'll slick up and they get nice and pretty, and it adds to the diversity of how that truly looks. So isn't that beautiful? So you can see why you just get so happy when you actually discover something like that. I'll grab him. Again, here is the beast. Final little bit of cleaning here and there will make him better. But this is no toothbrush, no, nothing of that nature. So you can see the beast. I don't know which one's the beast, me or the beast himself. But anyway, I sure was happy when I discovered this. I could tell something was different, but it was so full of soil within that jersey bots and so forth, because you can see this is what he looks like from on the backhand side there. So anyway, so hopefully that camera is picking up those nice little sparkles, because you just sparkling like no other. So hey, please subscribe. The beast is kind of heavy. I've enjoyed making this video, and hey, until next time. But the beast, that's what we're after. We're after these specialties. So hey, you take care. Thank you so very much. You have a wonderful day.